Good morning. It is freezing this morning. I'll let you know the temperature down below, and it is very, very cold. I'm just off to work, and I thought I'd just share what I've been up to this week, a couple of the highlights of the week so far, and what the rest of the next 2 days is going to look like. So I had a lovely weekend. I ended up going to a special cafe with my niece on Saturday and had my first acai bowl and these delicious biscuits she introduced me to and gorgeous coffee. And then we actually spent some time, which was really fun, just looking around an aquarium that was nearby. Like who needs to go to a proper aquarium when you can go to it wasn't an aquarium, it was a fish shop. You know what I'm talking about, where they sell fish. Yeah, they're in aquariums, they're in little things, but you know what I'm trying to say. So that was just really nice just to be able to do that and have a look around at some little fish and hang out with her. So that was beautiful. That was a really lovely time.
Look how ready they are.
I'm just coming here.
Hey guys, we went to the aquarium.
For free. The next day was a work day after I had caught up with my niece, and I had to do a top-up grocery shop. So I got some oranges, some bananas, avocados, some little tomatoes, petite tomatoes in fact, 2 lots of kofa. You'll never guess what I was making. I reckon you'll be able to tell. Naan bread, because my boys got into the naan bread that I'd already had purchased, so I had to buy more. Thankfully it was on sale though. Got some desiccated coconut, apples, 4 kofa, and some rice bubbles as well, because they were all needed. And I decided I was going to make a chocolate crackle slice, which I also filmed making. Super easy. Rather than just putting it in the patty pans, it was literally made it into a sliced tin, and so easy. So the process, very, very easy. You just mix all of the dry ingredients together, melt the kofa, pop it in there, and you're good to go. And it was delicious. Super sweet though. Very, very sweet. After making the slice, I decided it was really worth going for a walk, and took Ethan with me, my youngest, and we had a walk around the gardens, and it was absolutely stunning. It just refilled me so much. It was just what I needed, I think, after just a busy weekend and recovering from being sick the week before. So it was just so beautiful just to look at the autumn leaves everywhere and how green and lush the grass looked, and the flowers, and the sunset. It was just beautiful. So I'll just share some of the images and video that I took from that time, and hopefully it brightens your day as well, as much as it did mine, just even seeing it. I know it's not the same as experiencing it, but I just wanted to keep this for my own memories too, because it was just beautiful. That is gorgeous.
Like this. This is all showing one giant blanket.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I know. So I was like, we need to get across here to see this. It's gorgeous.
For me to go to the lake,
I know. It's nice, isn't it? It makes you feel so happy. How beautiful. Just too pretty.
Ooh, I can't really sit down here.
You try.
Maybe I shouldn't try to sit on this.
Just gorgeous. Where's that duck gonna pop up? There it is.
At the same spot? No. Right. What? It just. What is it eating?
Seaweed, I think.
Yum.
Did not think this would be open at this time of the day. There's just a lot of greens, which is pretty. I'm home from work and we're back to the present day now after that beautiful walk. Sorry, the lighting in here is terrible. I am about to do some of my 5-minute jobs because if you can see behind me, there is a lot that I need to do and I've got 40 minutes to do it. So let's see how many jobs we can get done in 40 minutes. If you're not familiar with my 5-minute jobs, I put a 5-minute timer on and see how many things I can do, but I break it into sections. So it helps me to be more motivated to get things done. So for example, I'm going to start with all the dishes and I'll see how much I can get done in 5 minutes. It makes you work faster too, so it works. It's really motivating. So I'm going to do that because when it's cold like this, I could have just stayed on the couch like I was before. I got home and I had some lunch and I watched some YouTube for about 20 minutes and I could have just stayed there, like honestly, but then I'll regret not trying to get a few things done because from 3 o'clock until 5:30, I am out doing school stuff with all my kids, but my oldest has a VCE, another VCE performance thing he's got to do. So I'll go to that and by the time I get home, if I've left this house looking like this, at least the kitchen, I need to hang out some washing too. I will regret it. So let's get stuck into that. So as I said, sorry, great view. I'm going to do 5 minutes. The first 5-minute job will be unloading the dishwasher. Let's see how we go. And as I said, and then whatever else I can get done will be brilliant. So time starts now. Cancel that. This is a dirty dishwasher. Time's still going. Let's re-put that dirty plate that I just took out back in and load the dishwasher instead. I'm going to go and look in other rooms too because I'm sure there's more dishes. Okay, so we're at 4 minutes for that. Now I'm going, because I had to go and run into other rooms and stuff too to get stuff. Now I'm going to put away these few dishes here and that'll take us up to the 5 minutes. And then I will do the hand dishes because we have a lot of cups that need to be washed by hand, which is frustrating, but that's what I'm going to do next. Next 5-minute job is the dishes, hand dishes. It shouldn't take 5 minutes, but I also wipe down some benches and things too, because I really need to do that too. We're at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. You may recall a few weeks back I filmed and I'd hurt my back. I had physio again on 2 days ago in the afternoon and actually feel like it's hurting again as I'm doing the dishes. Just the standing, I don't know why, but yeah, it's starting to ache as I'm standing here. So we won't be going too psycho, I don't believe, with cleaning, but get the basics done, I think, because yeah, well, I can't do it too psycho because I literally only have half an hour left anyway, but that's a bit frustrating because I thought it was doing a lot better, and it has been, but yeah, just don't know, the standing motion. That's all right. Well, yeah, I'd say more what it is that it's just the muscles have been stirred up again with having the physio, which is good for it, but yeah, I wasn't expecting that to happen. And I have been sitting a lot today again because I've been at my desk most of today. So yeah, just sharing, speaking out loud with you guys. So yeah. And we're at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, or 5 minutes, 14 seconds. And I didn't get any benches wiped down, so let's, just a second, I'll dry my hands. So no, it didn't include wiping down benches, but at least another 5-minute job done. The dishwasher's going. They're all clean. Happy days. So now I will do the benches and the stovetop. And hopefully, again, that'll only take 5 minutes. And then the next job, which is a priority, is I have to get some washing hung out because my boys need it. They're going away camping this weekend, over the long weekend, and they really, really need their stuff dry. So yes, that'll be a priority after this, after benches and stuff. So let's get that done.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall.
Alright, kitchen and dishes are done, so that is brilliant. Benches are clean. Haven't done the table, but I really wanted, I'll see if I get time for that. Still got only 15 minutes, but I really want to get this washing hung up, so that's the next job. Let's do that together. So first of all, 5 minutes to put this stuff away, and then I've got to get the other stuff and pop that on. So that can be 5 minutes per job.
Everything clearer. Trying to fly cause I'm light as a feather. But I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right.
Alright, let's get all this hung up in 5 minutes. Here we go.
I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump. Oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
Alright, we did it. We got all of that done. I'm just going to turn the lights off now because, and I'm just going to turn my heater off because when, yeah, I've got it turned off. When there's nobody in the house, there's no point having it on. Even though it would help those clothes dry, but it's going to be gone for a couple of hours again. So when I get home, it's going to be freezing. Just going to make sure all the lights are off around the house. Everything's good. Whoops, sorry, very close up of my chin. And we're off to go pick up 2 of the boys early to go see my oldest who's performing. So let's go get that done too. If I can, I'll film a little bit, but I won't be able to film him. Yeah, we'll see how we go. But if I don't, yeah, you understand all of the confidentiality and just keeping kids safe because it's not just him on stage. He's with a group of others. So yeah, we'll see how we go. After some amazing performances from VCE kids around our area, not just the school my boys go to, we came home, had dinner. It was just simple butter chicken and it was delicious. And it was just, yeah, it was a lot later than I expected it to be home though, which always happens because by the time they pack up instruments and everything. But it was just a nice evening and just chilled out for the rest of the evening. It is so cold this morning that this is what our son's car looks like. Look at the cool patterns. So currently it's -3.2 and feels like -7 point something. That is a frost. It's far too cold, so I let my husband defrost our son's car, and yeah, don't use warm water because it will crack your windscreen, so just use normal water if you're ever in a situation like this. This was the first frost we've had properly, like freezing your car to this point this year. As much as I didn't want to after breakfast, it was time to tackle more washing. So I just had to fold, get things away, and it was so much better when that was done. Good morning. I'll officially say good morning now. I have done all of the washing that needed to be done at this point in time until I get outside because I've got washing on the line. The sun is now shining. Don't know whether you can see. Yeah, some sunshine, so that's nice after that freezing start to the day. And can I be honest with you? I've got the can't be bothered doing anything. The can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered doing anything. So what I've decided is I'm going to give myself an early lunch and hopefully reset because I've showered now and I'm all ready for the day. But and I reckon I'm going to have to use some 5-minute motivation technique again to get some things done. I really do need to get some things done in this place. I need to tidy the kitchen again. Never ending story. Like, it's not the worst, but there's just dishes there again and a few hand dishes. The bench needs cleaning over after last night. And this morning just a few. It's like not that bad, honestly. Just a few things. Do want to wipe down the kitchen table, and I do want to vacuum as well. So if I can just put it into little bite-sized chunks of things, then we should be right. I hope. But you know what? If we don't, that's okay. I'm going to make lunch now, and I will pick you up again in a little while. So lunch today is some Cruscats, tomato, avocado, salt and pepper, and I also like just to add a little bit of cheese because dairy is life. Or also cheese is. Either one, I like it. I've had lunch and I still can't be bothered doing anything, guys, but I'm going to. Look at me in my little blanket all cozy, just was watching some YouTube again. I really do need to get stuff done because I actually have the house to myself now because my husband was home this morning up until, what's the time now? He left about 40 minutes ago. So I think sometimes I find if I've got somebody else in the house too, it makes me lack motivation too, because obviously he's resting because he's got to work too, but when others aren't doing anything either, it makes me not want to do stuff. So that's not me having a go at him. Don't take me the wrong way there. It's just, when others are doing nothing, makes you do nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. So whilst I have this opportunity, I've got not quite 3 hours. I really can get stuff done. And I want to do something for me as well today. But something for me will be actually having the house at a point where I can enjoy it over this weekend. My boys all have a curriculum day tomorrow because it's report writing day for them. And then also we have the long weekend and I'm really, really looking forward to that. So this long weekend, we'll just have Ethan home because as I mentioned earlier, I think that the older boys are going camping and they're doing a big sports event the other side of Melbourne somewhere. So, which they're really, really looking forward to, which is going to be great. But I've actually said to Ethan, so this will help motivate me because if I can get all this done, I won't have to worry about it over the weekend. But I said to Ethan, what do you want to do? Because sometimes being the youngest, just a sec, let me put you on a stand because my arm's getting tired. That's where I'm at today. Okay, I'll get a stand. All right, what I was saying is, oh gosh, not high enough. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What I was saying is, so Ethan is the only one home, and because he's the youngest, sometimes I feel like, I don't know whether it's because I've had the older two boys are not at the same stage as him, because Ethan's still, like, he's grade 6, and he's only 11, but I feel like he's missed out on doing some stuff at times because he is the youngest. And maybe because with the older boys, I wasn't working as much as I am now because of necessity. So I asked him if he could do anything at all this weekend while the older boys were away. What would he like to do? Now, sadly, I still have to work tomorrow during school hours. So he'll either have to come to work with me, or I might see if somebody can look after him, like he could have a play date or something. But yeah, he'll probably have to come to work with me tomorrow, which is fine. But yeah, I've already booked tickets. We're gonna go see Lilo and Stitch, the live action. It sounds weird calling it that, but anyway, kids cartoon. Gonna go see that with hopefully my sister and niece and nephew tomorrow night. And then I said, what else would you like to do? And he thinks he might like to go to Time Zone. And then it was the sweetest thing. I loved it. Of all the things, he's like, can I please try Eggs Benedict? So we're gonna take him out. So Scott has Monday off. My husband has Monday off as well. So we're going to take him out for Eggs Benedict on Monday, which is going to be so sweet. And I'm more than happy to do that. I love going out for breakfast. So that'll be the night. That'll be so nice. And whatever else we get up to as well. So I'm really looking forward to that weekend. But for me to enjoy that weekend, I know what I'm like, and that means I need to clean the house. So let's stop waffling. I'm feeling a bit more motivated now because I'm just watching YouTube video I watched. It was the person's house was really clean, and that also sometimes makes me go, not that the grass is greener, but I could have a house that's semi like that. Even though I have also, I love when somebody made a comment recently on one of these videos that they just noticed my yellow walls, which I love because they make me happy. But when I see houses that have got, like that, they just look so much fresher and like the light white and the grays and stuff, which I don't think I could deal with that, because I reckon it would get so dirty and it would drive me bonkers. And because I would notice the dirt. Like, this house is dirty, I can assure you. There's dirt and stuff everywhere, which is why I need to clean it. Stop waffling. Let's get it done. Got to put the 5-minute motivation on now. Got to quickly get this all done. Don't know why we've got so many, because we're charging things and stuff for the kids for camping. Get this done. Put these few things away. Make sure the dishwasher goes on. That's pretty good. Still pretty good from yesterday, from the cleaning I did. Let's get that done real quick and I'll show you the after. I have a really, really important job to do now. Won't take 5 minutes, but I need to refill my coffee because look at that. We are very much empty. So let's refill the coffee jar before moving on to the next. And you know what that means? There's no backup, so I'm gonna have to buy more coffee. That smells so good. At least that'll keep me going for at least 2 days. I'm joking. It'll keep us going for a while. Maybe 3 days. All right, I'm very happy with that. Aside from, I haven't done the cupboards, outside cupboards or anything like that. Those are sitting there for pizza tonight. Just going to do pita bread pizzas. But apart from that, everything's looking good in here, except for the floor, which we will get to. It definitely needs, look at that, gross. Definitely need to get to that. So I'll do that after I do the kitchen table. Not too much on it. For those of you that have been long-time viewers for a while now, I still haven't done this stinking puzzle. What do I do, guys? Do I just give up at this point? Like, it's probably going to have a mark around where this board has been on the table because it's been sitting here for that long. Maybe that's something I could do for me later today. I don't know. But anyway, that's still there. And there's just a few other bits and pieces of junk on the table, but I can clean that up within 5 minutes and wipe it down within 5 minutes, I'm sure. So I'm going to do that. And again, here's the before. Not too bad. And I'll show you the after. It's still super wet, but it's so much nicer. And I did take the puzzle off just for the moment. I just relocated it, but it probably will go back on there again soon. But I just wanted to give it a proper refresh, and including the centerpiece. That's all been, they've all been wiped down. That's all still a bit dusty, but got rid of all of the mess. So that feels so good. Again, need to do the floor. And I also did the recycling as well, because it's recycle bin night tonight. So next for this area, I can't do much about the clothes. They're just gonna have to be there, but I can wipe down the coffee table, can fix the piano, just give that a bit of a dust. So I'm gonna do that. And this TV unit, give that a tidy. And just put those blankets where they should be, a few things like that, a couple of things that need to be put back where they belong. So I'm going to do that next. So that's another 5-minute job, maybe a bit longer, but I'm doing it thoroughly and it feels good. And then we'll get onto the floors and things before heading into bathrooms.
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this, so let's go. I'm sure you can take it.
That's annoying when that happens. Pop it back in there. Perfect.
You've been crying over him for a lifetime, so if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past sleep. Another course that we can fly.
All right, I'm happy with this area, but now we're going to vacuum. So let's get stuck into that. I just had to change the vacuum bag too because that was gross. So apparently you should change that fairly regularly. Classic. Okay, I'm a bit puffed because I've also just been emptying bins and stuff too. So, which I didn't record, but that's, you know, you don't need to see all of the ins and outs, but it's still motivating me to get this clean up. And I hope it's going to motivate you too somewhat. Yeah, it always helps me when I know that my house is tidy enough for me to know that I've done a good job and it's clean. As clean as it's going to get for now, without it being a deep clean. So, let's vacuum.
He's a vagabond, he won't love you better.
Whew, getting sweaty. I dusted in that our front lounge room, I guess you'd call it, and vacuumed through. Still needs a bit of a tidy, but again, so much better than it was. So I've got about an hour left, hour and a bit. I want to just do the last bit of tidying in here too, because as you can see, there's just a few things that need, again, to be put away, like the duster that I've just used, and blankets need to be folded. So I'll finish doing that, and then I'm going to have a drink of water or something because I really need one, and then I'm going to get stuck into the bathroom. So if I can have the 2 main lounge rooms done, the kitchen and the main bathroom and toilet, I will be happy. And I've still got, I've still got a bit of tomorrow if I need to, but I don't really want to. That's the truth. What's that? You need to be cleaned? Sure thing. Also, I've got a bit of nature's glitter on my head, which, also known as sweat. So good times, but let's get this done. Once this is done and the toilet's done, I'm going to rest. It's going to be great. So I'm going to use this Strike Bath and Shower Cleaner and get all this done, and I'll show you the end result at the end. Not the beginning. Can you tell I'm getting tired now? The sink is done and it looks good. Well, apart from all the cleaning stuff I've still got on it. I don't know whether I've got it in me to do the bath. I think I'm just going to give it a dust. That's all I've got. Because it's big. It's a big corner bath. So I'm going to do that. It's really echoey in here. And then we'll see what's next. Toilet. That's what'll be next. Clean. Clean-ish. The couch always needs cleaning because it's gross. This lounge room is clean as well and tidy and dusted. So hooray for that. So there's one more thing I need to do before I can stop. And oh yes, it's 2 o'clock. So this is good. I just want to get some washing hung out and the washing in and put away. My hair's gone frizzy because I'm sweaty. And yeah, that'll be good. But it's funny, isn't it? Like, I wasn't motivated to do this at all before. I didn't feel like doing anything, I'll be honest, like not a thing. But when you start and you put that 5-minute timer on, you actually end up forgetting about the 5 minutes. I just got stuck in and got it done. So the 5 minutes helped motivate me, but it didn't actually end up being what I used the whole way through. I just got stuck into it. But it does always help. It does help. So hopefully you can try that and see if it helps motivate you sometimes too, when you don't really want to do anything, like me some days, especially when it's a day off from work. And the last thing you feel like doing is cleaning your house. That's how I feel anyway. So it's 2 o'clock, got an hour, get washing done that I need to, and then I'm going to stop and rest. All right, it is finally rest time. And I've got a jacket on that's covered in pieces of tissue. Wonderful. I will deal with that later, but nobody's here to see, so who cares? Guys, I've got to tell you something exciting. It's back. And it's a new flavour and it's delicious. Ethan was super excited as well because this was what he actually asked for bubbly for his birthday this year because he loves it so much. So I prepared this one knowing that I would need something as a little reward at the end of cleaning. So I'm going to have that. It's going to be delicious. I could scull the whole thing, but then I'd have mega burps and you don't want that. Oh, it's so good. So I'm going to rest now. I've got 35 minutes. It's going to be bliss. I might do some puzzle, might not. I might watch some more YouTube. Who knows? But I just feel really accomplished now and it feels good. And I'm very, very grateful that I gave myself a kick up my own butt to get some things done. So I might talk to you later. I'm meant to be going for a walk with one of my friends like about 4:30 after school time. But I'm not 100% sure because I'm just waiting for them to confirm. But I feel like this is going to be fairly long, so I may share some footage from that later on. But I also am in the works of making a video of just some of the meals and stuff we're having for you guys. So there might be a couple of bonus videos this week coming. We'll see. Because I just want to make sure there's a couple more. Like, it's super, super basic. It's like the most basic family dinners, and sometimes you'll see when you watch it, when I've put it out, you'll sometimes see that there's only 3 plates dished up, or 2 or 5 or 4. That's because sometimes we don't have everyone home. Sometimes some people don't like that, or they have something different. But yeah, you'll see. But I'm not gonna. It'll be mainly the meals and some music. But if you want any of the recipes, feel free to ask when that video comes out too. But yeah, I thought that would be helpful for busy people, because I know I struggle sometimes with ideas and motivation. Like, I've taken ideas from others too, like from Rhiannon, for example, with the meatball subs, because that's something I never would have thought to have made. So yeah, anyway, that's also coming in a little while, but I'm going to rest now while I can. Some time has passed. The boys are home from school now, and I've got about 15 minutes before I have to drive my oldest to work. But because we're having mini pizzas tonight, I just wanted to quickly start some prep for them so that it's a lot easier. But because I'm also catching up with my friends still, but that's going to be from 5. So by the time I get back here, yeah, it'll probably be 6 or just after. So it'll be a bit of a later dinner for everyone, but that's okay. But also, my husband gets home. Scott gets home at 5 as well anyway, so he could always put them on. But I just thought I'll do some of the quick getting ingredients together so that's a bit easier, and we'll go from there. So yeah, so not going for a walk, and I'm kind of glad because it's actually gotten really cold. That's the reason why I've changed outfits again. Well, I'm still wearing the same outfit, just wearing a jumper because it's cold, and I'm going to be wearing my jacket because it is freezing again. So yeah, let's get some prep done for dinner. Already cut up some capsicum. That's there. Onto ham. There's some capsicum in there. Cross-contamination. It's all good. So everything's ready to go for when I get home. And I think my hubby will probably bring home something else. He likes mushrooms and a few other things, so he might add those to his. But at least it's ready for literally assembling, and anyone can assemble anytime. Child at work, now off to catch up with my friend, which will be lovely. Amazing hot chocolate. So good. it's been a long day. There was a lot of cleaning today and a little bit yesterday too, I guess. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. It has been lovely to just get the house refreshed, ready for well, I'm going to count it as a 4-day weekend, even though it's not necessarily for me because I still have to work a couple of days of the next 4. But my boys, it is a 4-day long weekend. So I hope that they are able to enjoy that. And if that affects you, if you're in Australia, that you enjoy the long weekend as well. And that it's not quite as cold tomorrow, because if my boys are camping in weather where it feels like minus 7.2 and a minus 3.6, I don't think it's meant to be, but it's still going to be cold. I would not like to be camping. I am going to make sure that they've got everything they need now, because they are leaving tomorrow for that in the afternoon. So I'm going to go do that now. But I just wanted to say thank you again so much for watching, for your support and encouragement. Keep a lookout for some maybe bonus videos this week. We'll see how I go. Because again, just that work, and this is kind of my fun, creative hobby kind of side of my life, which I really enjoy. And I just love being able to share just bits and pieces with you guys. So thank you so much. See you next time, and have a lovely weekend and week ahead.